Hey guys, it's me Sandra, TTC 45. I hope you guys can see me because I cannot see the camera. It is bright and sunny this morning and I am on my way to my RE clinic. Today is cycle day 3 of my frozen embryo transfer cycle. I am so excited. I was expecting my cycle on the 9th, but I did give myself from the 9th to the 11th, and it did come down on the 11th, which is not bad. I'm kind of glad it did because on the 10th was my 30th year high school class reunion. And if I have space after this video, I will attach some of the pictures from that reunion to the end of this video. But yes, I had an exciting time, and it would have been horrible if I would have had my cycle. So I'm glad the cycle waited until a day later to come down. And so I contacted my RE clinic on my first day of cycle as instructed. And I didn't know I was going to be starting medications that same day, but they called me in a prescription to my local pharmacy for some estrace. And the protocol that was given to me was to take 2 pills in the morning and take 2 pills in the evening. And so the next day, which was cycle day 2, I had my nurse consult. And when I did my nurse consult, she told me she gave me the wrong protocol. She said I was supposed to not only take 2 pills in the morning and 2 pills at night, but I also have to insert 2 pills in the morning, 2 pills in the evening in my vaginal area. Now I do remember having to insert these itty bitty tiny pills in my vaginal area with my first transfer, but I don't remember having to do it before the transfer. I remember it was a part of the protocol after the transfer, but I don't remember it being a part of the protocol before the transfer. So they kind of switched it around this time. And the only thing that I dislike about before the transfer is that you have me trying to push this up my hoo-ha while I'm on my cycle, TMI. And it's hard enough as it is to try to get it up there because I have these shortest fingers. Everybody always teases me about how short my fingers are. So that is like the hardest thing for me to do. I struggle doing it. I never really get it too far in there. But I just pray that it stay in there to do whatever it is that it needs to do. So today, I'm going in on cycle day 3 for my baseline ultrasound, and I have to have a blood drawn for infectious disease. This is where they're going to do all the disease testing, the HIV testing, all the testing that they typically do before IVF, IUI, or transfer cycle. And of course, these results has to get reported to the CTC, especially if they're positive. I'm not worried about anything being positive because I've had all of these tests done in the past and they were all negative, and I have not been sexually active since I gave birth to Pebble, so I'm not really worried about anything. But yeah, so that's what we're going to be doing. And so she said that they don't know when my transfer day is going to be because they have to wait until after my appointment today. After the appointment today, then they have a discussion with the embryologist, and then after the discussion with the embryologist, then they will set a date for me. She said if she had to guess, it would be the end of this month, beginning of November, which is what I kind of anticipated from the get-go, trying to remember how the process went last time. And so she said that sometime the end of this week, I should be able to find out when my transfer is going to be, which that's exciting because I thought the last time I found out when my transfer was going to be, I didn't find out until after my second ultrasound, because at the second ultrasound they can kind of take a look at where your cervical thickness is, and then they can make a decision from there as to how long they think it's going to take for your cervix to get to that certain thickness. I'm still not sure what the thickness is supposed to be. I remember last time that I had that same problem because I had two different nurses telling me two different things. One said it had to be 7 millimeters thick, and then the other one said it had to be 10 to 13 millimeters thick. I don't remember, but to this day I don't know how thick it should be. I guess I'll find out after I leave the ultrasound today how thick it should be. Hopefully I can get to that thickness as fast as I did last time, you know, considering I have short cycles now, so my uterus is not shedding a lot as much as it used to be because of my age, of course, so that's natural. So, but we'll see. I'm also praying that everything is okay in the uterus so that when they do the transfer, the embryo will stick and it will stay stuck, especially with all the things that I've been going through lately. So I'm not sure, you know. I can only just go by what the doctors be telling me, but there's more invasive tests they could have done to make sure nothing was going on up there, and they chose not to do it, so maybe they had a reason to choose not to do it, but I'm okay with that. I'm just ready to get this done and get it over with, and hopefully if this ends in a live birth, I'll be done having all my kids and I can move on to donate the rest of my M babies. I'm still yet to find out if I can donate to somebody I know. The nurse that I spoke to when I originally asked about it, she said that's not usually their protocol, but she said she is not in the department of egg donation, so she couldn't give me a definite answer, that I will have to talk to the egg donation coordinator to find out if it's okay for me to donate to somebody that I know. But the good thing is I can choose to donate to somebody and not to scientists. So I was afraid that if I donated my M baby, that the M baby was automatically going to go to whatever they wanted it to go to. If they wanted it to go to scientists, they was going to send it to scientists. If they wanted to go to another lady, they send it to another lady. But she said that if I don't want it to go to scientists, they will not allow my M baby to go to scientists. So that's good news. So if I'm not able to donate to nobody that I know, at least I know the baby is not going to go to scientists, because that's one thing I don't want the baby to do, is to go to scientists. And so when I did my nurse consult, she didn't pretty much give me a lot of medicines that I was going to be taking. She said she was only going to be ordering me some progesterone inserts, and she was going to order me the ganirelix. I only have to take the ganirelix, of course, if I'm showing signs of early ovulation, which I've done in the past. I don't know if I'm still having those issues because of the fact that I don't track my ovulations. I have not tracked my ovulations since I was TTCing before. So I don't know. I don't even know if I am ovulating, to be honest. I have not tracked my ovulations in 3 years, so I really don't know what's going on with my ovulations. I don't know if I'm still an early ovulator or not, but they did give me the medication so that I can make sure I know where I'm going. Oh, okay. They did give me the medication so that I can have it on standby. And that's it. I was like, that's it? She said, that's it. I said, no progesterone in or shots? She was like, nope, they don't have it on your protocol, so I guess not. And to be honest, I didn't really have it on my protocol the last time. The only reason why I took the progesterone in or for 2 weeks, for the 2 weeks that I did take it, was because I had got diagnosed with SCH, which is subchorionic hematoma. And as a result, they wanted me to take the progesterone in or for 2 weeks, and then I didn't take it no more after that. So I'm praying I don't have the subchorionic hematoma, even though they said that it is normal in IVF transfer cycles, and it's also pretty typical if you've had it before. But it is a very scary thing, and I just don't want it. I just don't want it. So I'm really praying that I do not have SCH, because it is a very scary thing. Right. And so with the SCH, I won't, if I don't have the SCH, I won't have to worry about taking the progesterone in or so. But anyway, guys, I'm sorry if I keep pausing while I'm talking. They actually have me going to one of their other clinics instead of the one I'm used to going to. They got like 3 or 4 locations. This location I'm always getting lost going to. I think I've only been to this location twice for monitoring. But when they start to have too many patients coming in at once, they start scattering you, sending you to other locations. And so this location I just don't like, because of the fact that this location is off the expressway, where all the rest of their locations is right off the expressway, where you can actually go take the expressway straight there, get off the expressway, and bam, there they are. This one is like way back there somewhere, and I'm always getting lost trying to find it. So I really hate that they sent me over here, because they know I'm always getting lost. I remember the first time I tried to go find this place, I was damn near 2 hours late trying to find it. And I told them that was their fault. Shit. Like, this is y'all fault. Y'all was the one that sent me off some doggone way, and I couldn't find this place. So yeah, hopefully I get there on time. It's almost 8 o'clock, and my appointment is at 8:20. My GPS usually tell me how many minutes I'm away, but this time it's not telling me, so I don't know where I'm at, honestly. I don't know where I'm at, but I don't know. But yeah, so anyway, I will add on to this video once I leave to let you know how the ultrasound went, and if I have room, I'll go ahead and add some of the pictures from my class reunion to it. Okay, ladies? Hi, ladies, I made it. Getting ready to have my date with Wanda. Yep, Wanda is right there ready for me. Hey guys, I'm back. So yeah, surprisingly, with getting lost, I actually made it there on time. And I'm gonna tell you why I get lost going to that place. For one, it's way back in the middle of no man's land. It's in Crystal Lake, Illinois. Crystal Lake is not one of those cities that's right off the expressway, like a lot of the cities that I travel to in Illinois. And I had to use my car GPS because I don't know what's wrong with my cell phone GPS. It seems like ever since I've been back from Dubai, my cell phone, I don't know what the heck it be showing me. Like when I put in the address, And this address can be 30 minutes, 40 minutes, even an hour away, but my GPS on my cell phone will tell me that is 12 hours away. And I be having a location on, so I'm not sure what area is it picking up, but it's been acting like this ever since I've been back from Dubai. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and run that update on my phone and see if that'll fix it. If not, I'm gonna have to take it in and let them check it out and see what's going on, because I don't know what the heck is going on with that. So unfortunately I had to rely on my car navigation. The only problem with my car navigation is my car is old. This is a 2008. The navigation is probably a 2008. Back then you wasn't getting Bluetooth in the cars, so I didn't have Bluetooth capability. I don't have Bluetooth capability in this car, so there's no way for my navigation to update on its own without a Bluetooth capability. So what happens is you have to buy the update disc that Chrysler offers for these cars. However, they stopped making those update discs after 2012, I think. Yeah, I think 2012 or 2013 may be the last year that they created an update disc, which means that anything that was added to the roads, any new addresses, any new homes that may have been built after 2012 is not going to pop up on my navigation. So if there's shortcuts to get to places, like for instance, I live off of 90, and 90 have added new exits and entrances to the expressway, my car is not going to pick that up because it doesn't know about that new exit or entrance. And because of that, this takes me all around town just to get to somewhere that's probably a lot shorter than how long it's taking me to get there. And so I'm just glad it's over with. Now I can find my way back home. But yeah, I'm done with that. She said everything looked good. She did see a couple fibroids in there, but she said that the fibroids are not in the uterine cavity, so they don't worry about it when they're not in the uterine cavity, and they don't worry about it when they that small. So she said that that's fine. Pretty much that's it. She said today I'll get a message on my portal letting me know the next step. She says usually a 15 to 21 day process. I did ask her, you know, how thick the uterine line had to be. She said anything over 8 is the thickness it needs to be. Right now mine is at 7.5, but she said it's going to thin out because I'm on my cycle. She said, but it'll go back to being thick again, and that usually take 15 to 21 days. So they will probably give me a transfer day today or sometime this week. So other than that, guys, that's it. That's all I got to tell you. I know that if they didn't believe that my cycle had started, they believe in that, because when I say TMI, my cycle tore up they room, it tore up they room.
Take the next turn.
And but I was nice enough to clean it up before I left, because I wouldn't do that, and I wouldn't want nobody to leave me cleaning up a mess like that. But this is why I don't like doing this stuff on my cycle, but I guess they're used to it because it has to be done, you know. So but anyway, I'm on my way back home. I have to go to work, and I'll catch you guys later and let you know what's going on. And thank you to all my new subscribers. I do have some new subscribers who have started following this journey with me. I want to thank you. I want to welcome you to my page. I am Sandra. I don't mind being called by my first name, even though I go by Sandra TTC 45. And This is my second FET transfer via donor egg, and I am a single mom by choice, so it's also via donor sperm. And if you look at some of my videos previous to this, you'll see the beautiful baby girl that I created almost 2 years ago. She's 21 months almost in a couple days. So hopefully you guys will stick around and follow this journey to IVF baby number 2. And I will also be following you guys back if you have your own journey that you're going through. And I pray that you guys get your big fat P, whether it be this year or next year. And I'm praying for those who have gotten a big fat N, praying that you guys don't give up and continue that journey. I know it's a rough patch, but this too shall pass. And good things always come to those who wait. So just stick in there, hang in there. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna go through this process and it's gonna work just because it worked before. Doesn't mean it's gonna work now. So we all in the same boat at this point. So you pray for me and I pray for you. And I'll be checking in with you ladies later. Thank you. TTC love.